The sun will come out tomorrow. Please don't judge my singing. The majority of this morning, I have cleaned up the garden. Getting it situated. I've talked before about my plan for the garden. I'm not going to do an in-ground fall winter garden. I do plan on growing some things in pots though on my porch. See how small the thing is? I need to clean it off as well. I just want to still grow some cabbage and simple things like that that I can ferment, and we love to eat cabbage as well. So I am going to grow some things on the pots on my porch, but nothing in ground because it needs to rest and I need to fertilize. So I'm also I'm looking at it now, and it just looks absolutely like just more beautiful when I ripped up everything out, right? It's just more open, and I think I really like that because space, I have space. I got space to grow more stuff, and it didn't have to be all compact. I think I did that really because it was my first garden attempt, and I was learning, so I was like, I'm not going to do as much stuff, but I did learn the fact that I need to grow more to be able to preserve more, because the amount of tomatoes I got, it was just very sparse when I was picking them. Not enough at one time to be able to use them all at one time. I don't know, it's just, I want to be able to do more, longer rows, more stuff like that. Tomato wise, I don't think I'm going to do a long row of tomatoes, because even though I do love tomatoes and using them, I think I'm going to utilize some of this space against the house, because I get really good shade from the cedar tree in the morning, and then we get really decent sun in the evening, and then good shade. So it's like a good amount of sun in this area that would work good for tomatoes. If not, then on to the next thing. We'll figure it out. So that's the whole point. Figuring stuff out. We're always learning, always doing stuff. But I don't know. I think close up, I'm gonna do more of flowery stuff. In this raised bed, I think that's gonna be where I do peppers. Leaving my beans in, they're still looking good, still producing pretty good. Letting what's on there dry so I can pick them. That basil is still just ginormous and beautiful and just overrun with life, and I love it. And my over here is my tomatoes, potato. Neither one of those over here are my pumpkins. So yeah, apparently I planted some other kind of peppers right here in Wade's thing. I thought I planted chamomile, but it's not. It's these little peppers. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. It's producing. It's okay. And we got these little, I don't know what kind they are. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're called Puma peppers. I think it's on the seed package is what it said. I think it was Puma. I did harvest the last of the jalapenos on there, good bit, so I'm probably gonna smoke those, or I might pickle them. I think I'm gonna pickle them, and then try that hot sauce again. So I'll probably pickle those. I did make chicken broth last night, so I will be canning that in just a little while because it's getting hot, and I'm pretty much done. I'm just gonna do some weed eating around here, and then we'll start canning. All right, so we're out here canning. I just filled up the canner with the jars. I feel like I had 8 quarts. I guess it wasn't a full 8 quarts. It was enough to do 15 pints. Well, the canner that I have fits 14. That's double stacked. So I have 1 pint left. I'm just gonna sit in the refrigerator. We'll use it up. But I wanted to talk about these new lids that I've been using. I've used them before on our pickles. They are pretty cool. I found out about them whenever we went to the Homestead Festival up in Tennessee. So these lids are pretty cool. Apparently the lip on them is a little bit thicker. The rubber is a little bit thicker, so you get a lot better seal. I haven't had any issues yet with them. I haven't had any not seal well. So those are the ones I use. You can buy them in bulk. They're pretty cool and stuff. So they're actually not too expensive. They're pretty decent. And the reason I started using these is, one, because I found out about them. I was able to buy a 100 pack or whatever. But also I've started hearing a lot of things about ball not being as good as they used to be. So I haven't had any issues with my ball caps either. Ball caps. No. The ball lids either. But I figured I'd try something else out too. Just kind of to give it a try. And I love them. I love them. Pretty cool. So this thing's heating up. It takes about 20 minutes to process, you know, chicken broth. So it don't take too long. So roughly give yourself about an hour for heat up time, processing, and then cool down time. Okay, so while we're canning, I figured I'd show you this thing. So I got this. So this company, Saker, sent me this cool little hand chainsaw, right? So figure I'd try it out and see if it's worth a dang, right? Battery's 20 volt lithium ion battery. Come on, focus. There. It has a little thing on the back that tells you charge. Comes with like a little charger. I'm not really sure how the charger works. Oh, okay, in the battery. That's a little different. I wonder if it would charge on... okay, well, so that's how the charger battery. A couple tools, a little lube. Let's go. Let's go see how it works. So, not too long ago, we had like a storm come through, and it knocked this limb down. This is a cedar tree, okay? And I just haven't done anything with it because, I don't know, sometimes getting the big chainsaw out is a problem. I mean, that's cedar. I dig it. Kind of got it. Really, I said yes to them sending it to me because I think it's pretty cool. My dad grills with like real wood, and he chops up some little branches and stuff. So I was like, hey, that's something cool I can give to him. Be fun. But I don't know. I kind of want to keep it for myself. No, I'm just kidding. I am going to give it to him. Dad, you could definitely plan on me using it. It's just a pretty neat little thing. Go check him out. I'll put a link in the description for him. I think it's an Amazon company. So, it's neat. There you have it. 14 technically 15 because I have that one in the fridge. 14 pints of chicken broth. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out.